Okay, I'm back. All right, so first thing I got was a Sprite Zero, so I can quench my thirst because I'm very thirsty. All right, I'm going to take my hat off so I can take my sweatshirt off so I can cool off a little bit. Come too hot. Whew. Oh, and while I was out, Jacob got the boat moved, so he's getting close to being ready to start doing some backfill, and then after that he could start trenching. Sanded. Ready to push through there. We'll see how great of a job I did. Oh man, I tell you, the things we come up against sometimes. Holy Lord, how am I going to do this? I think I'm going to have to go through like this first. Lord Almighty. I don't know. It might be smart for me to actually cut this in two and use a coupler. I think I've got a coupler. Let's see if I got a coupler, because that's just going to be too much to try and bend through there. I think I've got a coupler. Okay, so I do have a coupler. Ba-boom. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. That way I can kind of piece it together a little bit easier and not have to wrangle it quite so much. Edges a little bit. A lot. Want to remove any oxidation, any burrs. Not that it really matters. this because this is just basically a conduit that we're going to be able to run cables through. It's not like a water pipe or anything like that where it's going to have pressure on it. All right, let's see. Phew. Tight. There we go. That's through. Through. That middle part. There we go. Maybe. Jesus. There we go. Oh, come on now. It's tight, but we'll get her. Okay. Boom. I think we're almost ready. We just gotta clean the ends and start putting it together. I don't really want to drop anything over here, so I'm gonna get something to put over here because when I mess with the glue and the primer, it likes to make a mess. So. reason I'm doing that is because this is supposed to be a finished floor at the end of the day. And I want to minimize the amount of cleanup we have to do, which means like when we get ready to do drywall in this space, when we put up drywall, we're not really worried about putting up the drywall, right? But after the drywall's all up, then we'll sweep and clean these floors. It's not going to be a final clean, it's just going to be sweep and clean, get up any of the dust, any of the like sheetrock that's lying around, and then we'll come through with red rosin paper and green frog tape, and we're gonna basically everywhere we're gonna be putting that down, so that way we can start mudding, and the mud will fall on the rosin paper, and that way it'll just be easier to clean up. Because what I did in the garage, I didn't do that, and there's going to be a lot of scraping when it comes time to do we're going to do like one of those flaked epoxy sealed floors in the garage. I know there's acid wash and stuff that goes on there to clean it up really good, and it'll actually be covered with like the paint and the flex, so I'm not really that concerned about it, but there's a lot of cleanup that needs to be done, a lot of scraping to get all the mud off the floor. I've got my snippies, I got a screwdriver, I have an impact with a Phillips. I think I'm ready.